Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Just the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at episode 89 of my behind the scenes toy photography video series here on the CoolFigurez channel. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, guys, once again, this is episode 89 of my behind the scenes toy photography video series. And I know we should be far more ahead. However, I was on vacation. I got lazy when I got back. You know what they say. You always need a vacation from your vacation. So this one is going to be a bit more of a longer one than my usual behind the scenes toy photography video series episodes here, because this is a combination of I think 3 weeks worth of toy review pics plus actual real toy photography pics that I took from my Epic Shots by CoolFigurez page. So starting off, we have the Diamond Select Urkai orc figure from their Lord of the Rings line. This guy is amazing. I absolutely love the texturing detail on his armor. I love the look on his face on both head sculpts that he does come with. And I love all the great weapons that he does come with as well. Moving on to the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings orc figure. Now this guy is a fun one as well. Definitely need to pick up a few more of these since these guys are army builders, and I can totally see them going up against, say, like Doc Knock or even Nosferatu if you want to turn him into some kind of an anti-hero against these guys. But yeah, I just want to say real quick, thank you and shout out to my good friends over at Diamond Select for sending over these figures in particular for me to shoot and review. I had a lot of fun with that. I actually just posted the final review from the giant 2 boxes of product that they did send me, which you guys will see in a little bit down the line. But taking a look at the orc figure, I absolutely love it. It has so much great detail and texture in this figure, and for the price point, you cannot beat it. Where other companies are getting rid of windows and raising their prices, Diamond Select is holding true to their guns and sticking with the classic window packaging. Moving on to another figure in their Lord of the Rings line. This guy was a lot of fun to shoot despite him just being a dwarf, but if you know the movie, you know this guy loves his action, and him and Legolas are constantly at odds, trying to see who kills the more orcs between the two. So this guy was a lot of fun to pose up and play with. Now I just need a Legolas figure to pair up with this guy, but he does come with some great accessories. As you can see, he comes with a number of battle axes, as this guy loves his axe. So as you can see, some amazing great detail in that beard. I mean, look at the beard, look at the detailing in that sculpt. It's very hard for toy companies to get a lot of great detailing in those kinds of beards, show some good separation, and there you really do see a good amount of separation in his beard. And even just looking at his outfit overall, the chainmail has a lot of great texturing, and even just the skirt that has that leather look finish to it, besides the end trim that has a bit of texturing to it, which is phenomenal. So next up, let's go ahead and take a look at Gandalf the Gray. Now this guy brought back so many memories because growing up, this was the only Lord of the Rings figure I did own, a Gandalf the Gray. So I was super excited and happy when I found this guy in the package that they sent me, and I had a lot of fun shooting and reviewing this guy. And thankfully now I have all the accessories, unlike my other figure, which I had since I was younger, which I have unfortunately lost the majority of the accessories except for, I believe, the sword. But this guy photographs really well. Much like with the other figure, this guy's beard and hair is very well nicely done and detailed. Very hard to do with sculpting figures. However, Diamond Select pulls it off beautifully with these 2 figures, and I couldn't be happier with this upgraded version of Gandalf the Gray. And he definitely still gives me that good warm nostalgia feeling every time I take a look at him on my shelf. So taking a look at the final Lord of the Rings figure that I was gifted through Diamond Select and put up today, it is the special edition deluxe Golem figure. This guy is fucking phenomenal. He comes with so much stuff, guys. Not only does he come with stuff for him, but he also comes with stuff for your other Lord of the Rings figures. And honestly, the head sculpts, the hands that he does come with are phenomenal. As you can see, he comes with a hand with the ring already in it, so you can do these fun, amazing poses without having to worry about losing this tiny little ring or getting him to hold it just right. And as you can see, it works out perfectly. Now this guy has so much great expression through the 3 head sculpts that he does come with. Yes, you heard me right, 3 different head sculpts for this guy, so you get a lot of range of emotion from him. And that rock dial base, chef's kiss. just the best part about it on top of everything. So here we are setting up some 1/6 scale toy photography while I watch the Mad Hatter reviews. If you don't know who he is, definitely check him out here on YouTube. He does some phenomenal work, and yeah, let him know CoolFigurez sent you. But here I am doing some 1/6 toy photography shooting with my new Hot Toys Django Fett. This guy is fucking phenomenal. I just found out that he was just released, and I instantly went and picked him up, and he is just as good as the pictures show. He is shiny, he is detailed, he is fucking phenomenal. I absolutely love him. Now I will say shooting 1/6 is a bit more of a challenge than shooting, say, 1/12, especially with one, the price point, and two, the amount of moving parts on 1/6 figures. Since obviously you're paying a lot, you're going to get a lot of soft goods, a lot of loose pieces, and so messing around with everything, making sure everything looks right and in place when you move the figure around is a bit more of a challenge and struggle when it comes to, you know, shooting these guys. However, the results speak for themselves, the figures speak for themselves. They look absolutely phenomenal if you put the time, dedication, and effort into taking these pics and getting the lighting right. Of course, they can look very, very lifelike. So super happy and awesome how these came out. But moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at the loyal subjects best action figure, Donatello. This was a part of their action figure and comic book set. Shout out and thank you so much to my friends over at the Loyal Subjects for sending over this figure for me to shoot and review for you guys, because yes, this was gifted to me by the Loyal Subjects, and honestly, this guy actually blew my mind. I wasn't really expecting too much from him, but he actually really did a lot of great stuff in terms of articulation, in terms of posability, in terms of accessories that he does come with. He comes with two separate head sculpts, which is kind of more to say than you know, the NECA ones, but the NECA ones have still done a lot of great stuff. However, going from the NECA to this, I was expecting a huge difference, and to be honest, guys, there's not too much of a difference. Loyal Subjects did a phenomenal job with these turtles. They look great, they feel great, they articulate great, and they photograph great. So moving on from our review picks to our epic shots by CoolFigurez picks. If you don't know what that is my separate Instagram account where I post my more thought out, planned out, more edited picks. And in the few past weeks, I've actually been doing this Back to the Future and Batman crossover theme, with more Back to the Future and mainly just a Batman setting being the Batcave, and obviously having the Batmobile stand in for the DeLorean for two reasons. One, I don't have a 1/12 scale DeLorean, but also I thought it'd be a fun crossover if Marty and Doc were working on a Batmobile opposed to a DeLorean time machine. So this is basically them working on a DeLorean, or I'm sorry, a Batmobile time machine, and Doc's trying to tell him to be careful with that plutonium because one false move, and yeah, they're both getting blown to smithereens. With that, we have arrived to the final image in this Batman and Back to the Future crossover set with the man himself, Batman, and Doc is trying to tell him, when you hit 88 miles per hour in this baby, you're going to see some serious shit. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you did enjoy it, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.